I wanted to bring you a different video today, just a quick one, nothing too crazy. First, shout out Catch 'em All Collectibles. Shout out Dan because he's the one who put me onto this a couple days ago. So, PokeROI.net. What it is it's talking about when you rip a pack, what's the probability and return on what you're ripping and what's the cost of it. So I want to show you real quick. We'll take a look. You got Black Bolt right here, which is considered the best value per pack, where the return is about, you're going to get about 60% of your money back if you buy the pack for around $7 to $8. So let's just call it in the middle there. Or just go on TCG Player and buy it for the cheapest listing, because that's what they're taking off their data. You can even see advanced data, like your drop rates on here, what's the percentages on here. You can even go for more advanced data. You can see what you're going to get out of, like, for ETB, for, blister, that type of things, to see opening how many packs you're going to get, what's the return expect, and the loss and the break-even point around what you're going to get on this website, which is interesting because a lot of people think Black Bolt White Flare is a trash set in a lot of ways. They don't really value it right now still, even right now with White Flare and Black Bolt being about an $80 to $90 ETB. The Pokemon Center ETB is grossly undervalued at $130 to $140. It might have gone up to $150 to $160 right now. Bundles are still pretty cheap. I haven't looked at cases in a while. Let me see real quick. I don't want to go too crazy on this. The cases are no longer around. We got what, $900 for a case of these bad boys here for 10 of them. So $800 to $900. That's not too crazy. A lot of cases do have case premiums, but Black Bolt and White Flare still don't seem to. Let me check White Flare to see if there is a case premium. White Flare has a little bit more value in the realm of what's out there, around $850. So it's not a huge case premium. It's about market for what the products are right now. You can get a normal case for these bad boys for around we call it $875 would be fair. And then from there, if you look at a lot of the PSA 10 prices of these things, the PSA 10 prices for Black Bolt and White Flare, without going too crazy right now, are pretty steady. They are pretty, I don't want to say safe, because safe isn't the right word. But you get White Flare here. You got Red Victini's cost is about $800. Reshiram's in the range of $700. The Reshiram EX is around $350 to $400. The Hydreigon's around $200. Nothing too crazy with that card. The Keldeo is around $200. And that's not bad for your top 5. The Black Zekrom is around $750 for a PSA 10. The Red Victini is in the range of $800. The Zekrom is in the range of $350. Seismitoad is still up there. It's around $800 for a PSA 10. And the Kyurem is in the range of $150. But still, there's some great cards out here that you could take a look at. Haraxis is one that surprised me. I believe the PSA 10 is a little bit more expensive than the $150 mark, but they're out there. They are out there when it comes to a lot of these cards. There are good pull rates for a lot. A big set value for Black Bolt is around $3,000 for a master set. White Flare, you're looking in the range of about $2,500 right now. And this is 6 months out since it's been able to be purchased. White Flare is slept on right now. Now, is this video going to change the sentiment about White Flare? I don't know. That's not for me to decide. But when you see it's got a decent return on the opportunity and everybody just wants to talk about money, Black Bolt and White Flare are not a bad pickup for the price point they're at right now. If you can find some booster bundles of these bad boys, the Heavy Hitter collection just came out, and that thing's sitting 12 packs for $65 to $75. What would that be a pack? 65 divided by 12. You're getting around $5.50 a pack. Even at $75, you're getting it for $6 a pack. And this right here has them cheapest on eBay for $7. So that's not too bad, especially when you look at other sets and it's a return rate of about 30%. Journey Together is 25%, Prismatic's about 30 to 40%, Surgic Spark's about 25%, Stellar Crown's in the dumpster. Don't open Stellar Crown right now. Shroud of Fable's the same boat. You're not really getting your money back opening these things. So you have to take that into consideration when opening a lot of Pokemon packs because you want to be able to enjoy it. And all this is screaming, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, is buy the singles that you love. That's really what this comes down to. You're under a 20% return on your pack opening for pretty much everything outside of, pretty much everything outside of Scarlet and Violet. So Black Bolt, White Flare, is it a good buy right now? I think so. And then when you see the price points on a lot of those cards and how they're starting to, chill, they're not still taking a nosedive anymore. Black Bolt, White Flare is definitely something where you could start to get in the range where it's a big buy opportunity. And there's a lot of nice cards in Black Bolt. There's a lot of nice cards in White Flare. Do you have to master set this? It's a big set. Very big set. There's a lot of good cards in this set. You just have to take the time to buy what you love. And if it's sealed product, Black Bolt and White Flare sealed product is not a bad pickup right now because of the fact that the Pokemon Center ETBs, let's see, I just want to make sure. We're in the 140 range for White Flare right now. Yeah, we got about 32% down. It's bounced into the 100 to 120 range when the big restock of it was about a month ago, and it's down about 10% from its all-time, or from about a month ago, but then it was down to 120 was its low. Now it's moving north again. You can find this bad boy White Flare for 140 right now out there in the wild. What's Black Bolt doing? Black Bolt for a Pokemon Center ETB is in the range of 160. The chart's broken there. Okay, so 160 right now. The chart's broken, but it is 160. That's what you're looking at with Black Bolt and with White Flare right now. Definitely worth picking up if you can find these out in the wild. Black Bolt regular ETB is, what are we looking at here? $84. So Black Bolt, yep, right in the middle of the 80 mark. What's White Flare doing? White Flare, is it really about, it should be about, $80. So you're looking at, and White Flare's not that far behind Black Bolt in value either. I don't know what the bundles are doing. I haven't looked into the bundles recently. A normal booster bundle, I'm going to have to go look it up. White Flare booster bundle is still in the ballpark of about $45 to $50. So you just have to take that into the consideration. I'll just leave it at 45. It's fair that way. Black Bolt, same thing. Black Bolt booster bundle, $50. Okay, so Black Bolt is still a little bit more expensive, even though it is. White Flare is not that grossly inexpensive either. So they're both in the same range. You just got to take that into consideration when it's finding what you're looking for right there. And the cost of a pack right now is in the $7.50 range. They call it $8. So we'll give this one $7 then. So that's really where you're looking at with those two sets. Yep, I would definitely look at PokeROI because it definitely gives you an idea about what's worth opening right now. Mega Evolutions is still worth opening right now. Phantasmal Flames is starting to get into that range of just buy the singles. Destined Rivals been in the range of buy the singles for a while, so just protect yourself, protect your wallet, protect your family. Don't go into credit card debt over this stuff. Make sure you take the time to do your research with whatever you want. It even has Japanese boxes on this website. I don't know much about Japanese at all. It's not something I'm very familiar with, but this gives you a better understanding of, is it worth it or is it not? Especially for what you want. Big shout out to this website. Big shout out to Catch 'em All Collectibles for showing me that website. He wasn't showing me personally. He just made a video about it, and I wanted to show everybody too because I thought it was interesting. Because when I do my videos on, you know, top sets, top chases, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, Black Bolt White Flare is definitely up there right now for a modern set that is still holding its value strong. With the sealed products are very cheap, so it was interesting to take a look at. What are your thoughts now? If this hit that sub button if this video helped you gain some knowledge. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Comment real one so I know you made it this far in the video. Can't thank you all enough. Until next time, everyone, Pat out.